Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're here to give you the actionable shortcut, taking complex research and making it, well, useful.
And today, we're zoning in on something really specific, the independent barbershop.
Yeah, we're using insights from the Boost Your Barbershop with AI guide to see how AI is changing the game for, the corner shop.
It really is a fascinating moment for small businesses like these. I mean, if you own a shop, you're constantly pulled in two directions, right?
Totally.
Yeah.
There's the service itself, high touch, personal, that's what clients pay for.
And then there's the behind-the-scenes grind, the scheduling, keeping track of stock, trying to build loyalty, posting on social media. It's a lot. It can be exhausting.
Absolutely. And for the longest time, the idea was that using AI to help with that grind, well, that was just for the big companies.
Yeah, the ones with huge IT departments and, endless cash.
But that whole picture has basically been flipped on its head. And that's the real story we're getting into.
What's changed, and it's kind of revolutionary, is how accessible these tools have become. We're talking affordable, cloud-based apps.
So easy to use that you don't need to be a tech wizard.
Exactly. A small business owner, someone who's maybe not super tech savvy, can actually deploy these things pretty much straight away. The barrier, it's practically gone.
And this isn't just wishful thinking. There's data backing this up. A survey just last year, 2023, from the NFIB.
That's the National Federation of Independent Business. They really focus on small business issues.
Right. They found that over 39%, almost 4 out of 10 small businesses are already looking into or actively using some kind of AI.
So if you're listening and you haven't started yet, well, a good chunk of your competition is probably already moving on this.
Which is why our mission today is really practical. We're cutting through the noise.
We're pulling out 3 specific, doable AI strategies straight from that guide. This isn't about some far-off future.
Nope. It's about things you can do, like now. Things that streamline how you work and actually make the customer experience better.
Okay, so let's jump into strategy 1. This tackles what I think is, for many service businesses, just the biggest ongoing headache.
The dreaded appointment chaos. Automated appointment optimization.
Yes, that constant battle. Missed appointments, accidental double bookings, those weird empty gaps in the schedule.
It costs real money, doesn't it? Lost revenue, wasted time, even hurts your reputation a bit.
Absolutely. Those manual systems, or even just basic online booking, they often lead to those awkward 15-minute downtimes between clients. Profit killers, really.
And okay, online booking isn't brand new, but the AI part here takes it up a notch, right?
It's way beyond just, holding a time slot and firing off a reminder text.
It's using smart algorithms to actually optimize the whole flow.
Exactly. We're talking predictive optimization now.
Yeah.
Systems like Booksy or Square Appointments, they're using AI.
How? What are they looking at?
They look at your history. When do people usually book certain cuts? Which barbers get requested most? Even like local busy times.
And they adjust the schedule based on that in real time.
Yeah. So say a regular cancels. The system doesn't just flag it. It might instantly offer that slot to someone on a wait list, or maybe ping a client who's probably due for their next trim.
Okay, hold on. How easy is that to set up though? Does it take a ton of configuration to get that smart? I mean, how does an algorithm know my regulars better than I do? That's the neat part. The initial setup isn't usually that complex, but the AI can crunch like millions of scheduling possibilities in a second. It finds ways to slap things together efficiently.
Eliminating those gaps between, say, a long color job and a quick trim.
Precisely. It maximizes how densely you're operating. And we actually have a real-world example of this.
Right, the anecdote about Mario DeLuca, the shop owner from New Jersey, in the guide.
Yeah, he went all in with the optimized online booking and the automated reminders.
And the result was pretty striking, wasn't it?
His no-shows dropped by over 40%. 40.
Wow, that's huge.
Yeah.
That's not just a small tweak.
No, it's a major shift in profitability. So what, for you listening, is huge? You get that 247 booking clients. Now expect.
Plus a schedule that's actually predictable. Your team isn't constantly scrambling.
Exactly. They can focus on the cut, the service. The AI handles the efficiency side, making the best use of everyone's time and the physical shop space.
Okay, so Mario cuts his no-shows by 40%. Fewer gaps, less stress, less time spent chasing people down. What does he do with that extra bandwidth?
Well, that leads perfectly into strategy number 2, hands-off social media marketing.
The other time sink. Because you have to be on social media now, right?
It's pretty much non-negotiable. Clients check your Instagram before they even think about booking. They want to see your work.
Before and afters, reviews, maybe special offers.
All of it. But creating good content consistently, that's a massive time commitment for someone already running a busy shop.
But hang on, is more always better? Do people really need constant updates from their barber? Isn't it just like shouting into the void sometimes?
That's a fair point. It's not just about volume. It's about being relevant and posting at the right time.
And that's where AI comes in again.
Yes. The AI marketing tools think later. Canva's magic, right? Maybe Buffer's AI suggestions. They aren't just scheduling posts randomly.
Are analyzing stuff.
Yeah, they use predictive analysis. They figure out what type of content works best for shops like yours. Is it sharp photos? Quick video tips?
Then when to post it, based on when your local audience is actually online and scrolling.
Exactly. So you're not just throwing posts out at 9 a.m. because you think you should. The AI suggests optimal times based on actual engagement data for your audience.
Okay, that's smarter. That makes a lot more sense than just a content calendar.
It lets a small team, maybe just the owner, punch above their weight. That's a quote from Jasmine Taylor, a brand strategist mentioned in the source material.
So the AI handles the when and what, maybe even drafts some captions or responds to basic DMs about hours.
Right. It manages that consistency and optimization. The owner just needs to maybe approve the posts and, focus on giving great haircuts.
And this actually converts people, turns scrollers into clients?
That's the goal. Because the AI can track performance. It sees which posts actually lead people to click the booking link. It provides that measurable link.
From browsing online to sitting in your chair.
And building that visibility, getting more people interested, naturally leads us to strategy 3. This one's maybe the most vital for long-term success.
Smart customer follow-ups. Building loyalty.
Because getting someone in the door once is one thing.
Keeping them coming back, that's the real game for growth, isn't it?
Absolutely. And traditional follow-ups, well, they tend to be hit or miss. Who has time to manually track every single client's haircut cycle?
Nobody. It's too much.
This is where AI-powered CRM comes in. Customer relationship management tools.
Think of it like a super smart database of your clients.
Kind of. It remembers their preferences, what services they got, maybe even little notes from past chats. It builds a profile.
And the AI uses that profile to make the follow-up personal, right? Not just some generic time for a cut email blast that everyone ignores.
Exactly. Personalization is key. So let's say a client gets a standard fade, and the system knows they usually come back around the 4-week mark.
Okay.
4 weeks after their last visit, boom, the system sends a friendly, personalized message, maybe a text.
Something like, hey Dave, been about 4 weeks since your fade with Sarah. Ready for a touch-up? Here's her booking link.
Precisely that kind of thing. It's timely, it's relevant, it mentions their preferred barber, it makes rebooking incredibly easy, right when they're probably starting to think about it.
That feels much less intrusive and way more helpful.
And the data shows it works. The guide points to a HubSpot survey from 2023.
What did that find?
Businesses using that kind of automated, personalized outreach, they were 50% more likely to see repeat visits compared to businesses just doing manual reminders or, nothing.
50%. Wow. Half again is likely to get repeat business just from smarter follow-ups.
Yeah, that's a massive difference in loyalty. It fundamentally changes your business model.
You're not constantly scrambling for new customers. You're building a solid base.
Exactly. So the key takeaway here is clear. That personalized message makes the client feel valued.
Plus, you can automate review requests, boosting your online reputation without nagging people.
Right, and making rebooking super easy and timely. That just drives up the lifetime value of each client. Someone who came 3 times a year might now come 4 times. That adds up fast.
Okay, so we've got optimizing schedules to save time and cut stress.
We've got smarter social media to build visibility without the daily grind.
And personalized follow-ups to lock in loyalty and grow repeat business. If you pull all this together, what's the big picture? What's the core idea for shop owners?
I think the underlying philosophy, and the guide frames this really well, is about working smarter. It's not about totally changing what you do.
It's not about becoming a tech company instead of a barbershop.
Not at all. It's about letting these tools handle let's call it the necessary drudgery, the scheduling, the basic marketing messages, the reminders.
Which frees you up.
To focus all your energy on the core thing. Giving an amazing haircut, providing that great experience. The AI manages the background details. You focus on the craft.
Okay, so for someone listening, maybe feeling inspired, but also a bit overwhelmed about where to start, what's the step-by-step? The guide lays out a path, right?
Yeah, it suggests a pretty logical 4-step approach. And the most important first step is start small, Don't try to do everything at once.
Begin with the appointment optimization.
Exactly. That's usually the easiest place to see a quick win. Less stress from no-shows, a smoother schedule. It builds confidence in the tech.
Okay, step 1, nail down the scheduling. What's next?
Step 2. Once scheduling feels under control, then explore those AI-powered social media tools. Aim for consistency without it taking over your day.
Makes sense. Then step 3.
Implement a CRM solution, even a simple one, that allows for those AI-driven personalized follow-ups. Start nurturing those relationships systematically. Build that loyalty engine.
Right. And the final step.
Keep learning. Continually look for reliable resources like guides specifically written for small businesses, not giant corporations. Find tools that fit your scale.
So this whole deep dive really shows that AI isn't some scary, distant thing for barbershops. The potential is real, and it's here now.
And it's not just about more bookings or, getting more likes on Instagram, though that can happen.
It's fundamentally about reducing the daily stress, clawing back some time.
So you can actually enjoy the part of the job you probably love most, the craft, the interaction.
Yeah. Success in this business, it's always been about people, about that connection.
It's inherently high touch. And maybe the ultimate impact of AI handling all the background noise, the scheduling, the marketing admin, is that it actually forces the human element to become even more important.
How so?
Well, if the machines handle the logistics, the quality of the cut, the conversation, the atmosphere you create, that becomes the entire differentiator. That human interaction becomes even more central, more valuable to your brand.
That's an interesting thought to end on.
So the question we'll leave you with is this. When AI takes care of all the routine, time-consuming tasks, what new level of skill, artistry, or customer connection will you focus on elevating? What's the next step for the human touch in your shop?